Hi guys, my name is Yash. I'm a ECBA certified business analyst, and today we'll be continuing with our 38th question of our BA interview series. Let's begin. What if the interviewer asks, how do you document requirements? As a business analyst, I document requirements in a structured and layered manner to ensure clarity, traceability, and alignment between business and technical teams. At a high level, I use a BRD, that is a business requirements document, to capture business objectives, scope, stakeholders, and high-level requirements in simple, non-technical language. For detailed system behavior, I create an FRD, that is a functional requirements document, where I define functional flow, business rules, validation, and user interaction so that development and testing teams clearly understand what needs to be built. In Agile environments, I also use user stories to capture requirements from an end-to-end perspective, along with acceptance criteria to make them testable. Additionally, I use visual models like process maps or BPMN diagrams to represent workflows, which helps stakeholders easily understand complex processes. To ensure completeness, I maintain traceability using RTM, linking each requirement to its implementation and testing. In my CraftCart project, I followed a similar approach. I created a BRD to define business problems like payment failures, an FRD to detail solutions like payment retrial logic, user stories for features, and process maps to visualize the order flow, ensuring clarity across all stakeholders. Overall, requirements documentation is about structuring information in a way that's clear, complete, and usable for all project teams. So, as a business analyst, I document requirements in a structured and organized way to ensure clarity, traceability, and alignment between business and technical teams. So first, I capture business requirements. At high level, I use BRD, that's a business requirements document, to capture business objectives, project scope, stakeholders, business problems, and high-level requirements. This helps stakeholders understand the overall business needs. In the second step, I define functional requirements. For detailed system behavior, I create an FRD, that's a functional requirements document, where I define workflow, business rules, validation, system behavior, and user interaction. This helps development and testing teams clearly understand what needs to be built. In the third step, I use Agile documentation. In Agile project, I document requirements using user stories, acceptance criteria, epics, and backlog items. This keeps requirements lightweight, testable, and easy to manage during sprint. In the step 4, I add visual documentation. I also use visual models like BPMN diagrams, flowcharts, wireframes, and process maps to make complex workflow easier to understand. In the step 5, I maintain traceability. To ensure completeness, I maintain traceability using RTM, that is a requirement traceability matrix, linking requirements with development, testing, defects, and business objectives. In my CraftCart project, I created a BRD to capture business issues like payment failures and inventory delays. I created an FRD to define features such as payment retrial logic and real-time inventory validation. I used BPMN diagrams to visualize the order and checkout process. I also documented Agile user stories with acceptance criteria for development tracking. This ensured clarity and alignment across stakeholders. Requirements documentation is about structuring information clearly so that business development and testing team all work with the same understanding. Overall, requirements documentation is about structuring information in a way that's clear, complete, and usable for all project teams. So I hope you understand how a BA documents requirements. Thank you so much for watching.